Girls, welcome back to Talk That Talk. It's your friend bigmark773 on YouTube, my niggas. Now look, I'm not gonna fool around and act a real fool today. I just want to give a little bit of what I feel about God of War. Okay, let me say this up front. This is an amazing game, and if Jet Li swagger, if you hear what I'm telling you, you need to play God of War if you don't already have it. It is amazing. It's right up your alley. It has great combat. But I digress. Moving forward. Let me tell y'all something about this here game. I can't lie, I can't front. This motherfucker is Dark Souls. In Bloodborne. Oh, it's not like yes, the fuck it is. Kratos could take 2 hits and he dead. Now the funny thing is, right? I'm not gonna ruin anything. There's a fight early in this game where Kratos and this motherfucker went toe to toe like superheroes, and he can't take on a Draugr. Get the fuck out of here. Unrealistic, but it don't supposed to be. This is about fun. So, my initial impressions, this is not my review. I'm going to give a review to the game later. I will say it up front. As much as I love Horizon Zero Dawn, it's like, I'm going to be honest with you people. I'm going to give you a commentary real quick. Okay. In the female side, you got Aloy. You got Ellie. You got Chloe. You got Nathan Drake's wife. You got the black girl from Uncharted. You got 5 hot female characters that they can make games with on one side of Sony. On the male side of Sony, you got Kratos. You got the guys and the girls from Infamous, right? You got that. You got Nathan Drake. You got Sully. You got Nate's brother. In this game, you got Kratos. You got his son Atreus is a little motherfucking beast. He is a beast. And then you have Spider-Man. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to just tell you something right now. If Sony, this is my opinion, this is not a fact. Let me stress to a motherfuckers that may be listening. There's a difference between a motherfucker having an opinion and then a motherfucker saying this is a fact. I'm always told that I'm the retarded one, but I say this is my opinion, not a fact. Okay, here we go. Check this out. In my opinion, Sony has the hands down the best games of this generation. Remember when I said Horizon Zero Dawn was like the game of the PlayStation generation, and maybe the third party game of the generation was The Witcher? I'm going to be honest with you. And I love Horizon. This is the game of the generation. I love The Witcher. This is the game of the generation. This game is not longer than those games. Okay? It's not longer. It's not an RPG, but I feel like it's an RPG in the vein of Dark Souls. This is just my opinion, not a fact. Okay? Now, going to the next level of the games for the rest of this year, you got Red Dead, you got the new Call of Duty. I'm telling you, the new Call of Duty is going to be a beast because they said all that shit was fake. We'll see on May 17th. We'll find out. But if Call of Duty's good, you got Red Dead, you got Call of Duty. I don't give a fuck about Battlefield because that's why I don't care about it. You got probably Devil May Cry. You're probably going to hear about this new Resident Evil. The year is stacked. Now, I'm still sitting here with this 4K TV that doesn't have HDR. It doesn't have HDR, but though it gives off a really nice picture. So I have decided, because I want to get my car first so I can work every day instead of just 3 to 4 days out the week. I'm going to go ahead and get my car first, then I'm going to get me a nice HDR television. And the more I think about it, the more I lean towards the TCLs. They're cheap, they're good quality, and you put a warranty on the bitch because if it breaks, you can take it back to the store. But I'm going to get me a 55-inch, but that is not until August before football season starts. Okay? This is going to be my Christmas gift to myself in August. My Christmas gift to my girlfriend is to go to the Philippines in November. Then I will bring my ass back by December. And then, I'm going to try to get her here sometime next year. I wanted her here this year, but I couldn't do it. So, hey, here nor there. Now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm not here to denigrate Xbox. I'm not here to denigrate Nintendo. But I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, with these exclusives, and this stretches back into last generation of the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Nintendo Wii. PlayStation exclusives are the Michael Jordan of basketball. Did you hear that? PlayStation 4's exclusives are the Michael Jordan of video games. I will go one step further. This is my opinion, not a fact. PlayStation exclusives are the cheating ass Tom Brady of the NFL. Did you hear that? The cheating ass New England Patriots led Tom motherfucking Brady of the NFL. That's right. That's right. Listen closely. And it's going back into last generation when they had bangers. And we're in this generation and they're having bangers. And chances are the PlayStation 5 comes out next year or the year after next, whichever it is, but I'm banking on the 19th, 2019. My opinion, not a fact. I'm being honest with you. I don't know if Microsoft even cares after listening to these motherfuckers the last few weeks. I don't think they care to be in the video game industry anymore anyway. But that's here nor there. But if Nintendo and Sony are the only two competitors at the plate, all these Xbox dick suckers, King Mega, who else? Mr. 100, who else? Crap Gamer, who else? Tim Dog, Xbot, all these niggas are gonna be on PlayStation. They can say whatever the fuck they wanna say. They can stay on that bullshit ass Sega things as long as they wanna stay. But when the PlayStation 5 come out, every last one of them summer bitches gonna get them a PlayStation motherfucking 5. Now see, I didn't say nothing negative about next gen 720 because that nigga got his eyes wide open. But you know what? It's a lot more Xbox guys getting them eyes laid wide open. Now I'm not gonna say nothing disparaging because I respect a lot of people like Rand, Luca, She-Wolf, and so far others. I think they're fair Xbox people anyway. But I'm gonna say this. And I want to say this to them. If they can hear me, they may never hear me. They only may hear their names being mentioned. And please listen to the whole video because I didn't say nothing disparaging about you before you go on Twitter and rip me a new one. Okay? I think when next generation roll around, that all those people that's left on the Xbox console will transition over to the next PlayStation console. And here's the danger for people like you and me who are just PlayStation niggas naturally. There's going to be a shortage. Hear what I'm telling you and telling you what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Hear what I'm telling you and listen to what I'm trying to tell you and hear what I'm saying. I'm just faking. I'm just making some shit up when I say it like that. But anyway, just listen. Before this bitch drop, I'm telling you, get your pre-order the fuck in at GameStop, Walmart, whatever you gotta do. Do it as fast as possible. Because chances are, it's going to be like the PlayStation 2 generation when the first bitch first came out. It took a year to 2 years to get it. People couldn't get the PlayStation 2. They could not get the PlayStation 2 for the first 2 years that bitch was on market. And anybody said they got a PlayStation 2 that you know the first year, they're lying. Nobody had PlayStation 2. Nobody had. They come in, they go right out. They come in, they go right out. They come in, they go right out. And I'm telling you, for your good, if you're going to get yourself a PlayStation 5, prepare yourself. As soon as they say, this is the day you're going to pre-order, have your $50 ready. Like you have your popcorn ready. Have your $50 ready that day to go in and make that pre-order. Because if you don't, you won't get it. All I got to say is about this God of War, this game right here, there are a lot of motherfuckers dead. And if I was Sony, I would go give that Corey Barlog nigga the biggest contract extension and contract extensions history. You got every developer, Mr. Sony, man. You got that dude that work at Naughty Dog. You got Corey Barlog. You got that nigga Harry Hirschstetch, whatever the fuck his name is, at Gorilla. You got the motherfuckers over there at Sucker Punch that making the Ninja game. You got this bitch whooped. You got it whooped. You whooping this hoe on every side. You pimping the shit out of the industry. Real talk. Let me move over to some other things I want to talk about before I get back to the goodness of God of War. Now, I want to talk about Nintendo. The PlayStation has proven to me once again why I will never, and I repeat, never in my motherfucking life I will ever buy a Nintendo console. Again, if I buy a Nintendo console, that Switch bitch, it'll be for a chick or a child. For myself, no. No. Never. Now, let's talk about the future. I have this talk about televisions on many occasions. I remember I told a lot of you guys to go out there and grab your HDR TV or whatever. Now, I honestly think you should just wait until these current models that they're about to bring out come out onto the market and let the thing shake itself out. Because what I want to find out is when Sony started talking about the PlayStation 5, I want to figure out what kind of HDR are they going to emphasize. Are they going to do Dolby 10, Dolby Digital, or Dolby Digital Plus, or HDR 10, or HDR Plus, or HLG? There's a lot of different forms of HDR. And the most important thing that you have to understand, the same thing that I got to understand is that we got to figure out what kind of HDR they want to use. This is very important in the next generation of consoles. Now, let me go back over to the Microsoft side. And I'm going to say this for those who are in the Xbox community. When Microsoft release another console, of course they will. Are they trying to take Sony on? Of course they're not. Of course they're not. They're not. They're not. They're just not. That's why I'm telling you right now. You who in the Xbox community need to go get yourself a PlayStation. Real talk. I'm be honest. I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to go one step further. You guys on the PC need to step your ass up and go get you a PlayStation. Regardless of what you may say. Regardless how you may spit your game. Got your 1080 Ti's, your 77 gigs of RAM. All the beasts that it can beat. God of War got your rig beat. Say it with me again. God of War got your rig beat. Think about this for a second, PC players. I'm straight up, because I don't think PC should be considered a gaming platform, personally. But that's just my opinion. That is not a fact, okay? Hold on. Oh. Okay, back. So, in closing, as I was saying to the PC people, I'm being honest. I think you should consider getting yourself a PlayStation. Maybe not this PlayStation, maybe the PlayStation 5. But I'm being honest with you. They are lining up hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. The PC has a great ton of games. Most of it's bullshit. Not all of it, most of it. And trying to compare your PC rig with a console is unfair to the console. But compare your PC library to a console, and a console has the overwhelming advantage in software and in talent. Let me tell you why. She went to the store. You are looking at a complete waste of time. All right, people. That's all I got to say. Talk that talk is all for a while, because I got to finish my God of War. Then I will go over to the Call of Duty Remastered 4. To all my fans, I say one love, God bless, and please be nice to each other. And as I always say, I pray to one God and there's one Lord. His name is Amen Ra 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 nigga. There you go.